Hello everybody, it's me. So it is, what, 7:27? Sorry, 27? At 9:37. I'm about ready to go to bed because I'm tired. I just wanted to say it's been a year, officially, since I left PSG to go to a so-called better opportunity. But it wasn't, it sucked actually. But it turned out to be even better because I got an even better job now, making more money even, so hey. Although today at work, see, we have two weeks. I have me and then my counterpart, Rachel. Hello, Leslie. And we're usually getting really good. She's older. She's in her 60s. Well, 60. And we usually get along pretty good. But today, it was bound to happen eventually because we're working pretty close quarters, and I'm kind of a little controlling. And sometimes I tend to interrupt people. Anyway, I guess. We try not to, like, if someone's talking to one of us, we try not to interrupt the other one, because that way it doesn't confuse the person who they're talking to. So, anyway, plus one time when my manager was there, she kind of called us on that, and we didn't realize we were doing it. I'm like, oh, okay, so we tried not to do that. I tried to, like, step back, and I catch myself, and I'll step back, and she'll catch herself, and she'll step back. But today, we had this interview candidate come in. And she could see the door where I can't really see the door as well. So she got up and she answered the door and she's like, yeah, the girl goes, I'm here for an interview. And so she's like, okay. She sits back to her desk and she's like taking a while to get back to her desk. So in the meantime, I figured, well, I'll help out. And I'll say, hey, do you have an NDA form? Which NDA is non-disclosure form. Or non-disclosure agreement because we're a secure office, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh yeah, sure. She gives it to me. She's like, oh, I also need a form, some kind of, like, your license or some kind of government issued ID so I can make sure, well, you're you. And she's like, she's the kind of goes, oh, I don't have it. Oh my gosh, I have my license, I'm like, it's okay if you have any other kind of, just something with your picture on it. Credit card with your picture on it, something I could see, that you're you. And then she's giving me a well, that works, that's fine. And the girl was fine. It's okay, who you're interviewing with, she told me the name, I let the person know, whatever, instant message the person, and to let them know everything was fine. And so anyway, she goes to the restroom, and Leslie comes back. She's like, do you know what you did? I said, I helped the customer, but I didn't say that. I'm like, she's like, before you went to say anything, she's like, you, like, totally, like, I was totally in the middle of helping that customer, and you, like, jumped, and then you like, got her all antsy and scared, and, like, startled. I'm like, first of all, no, I didn't jump. I stood up quietly. I stood up and I said, do you have your NDA form? And it's not until she realized she didn't have her license that she get freaked out. Well, we need some kind of ID. So either if she didn't have her license or any kind of ID, she couldn't come in. She would have to go back and get it because that's the rules. That was like day one training. When a candidate or any visitor comes in, license, NDA form. And Leslie was going to ask for the NDA form because I know, because she was like, can I get you some water, and like, and that's what she did. She does that to me all the time. Like every time and if someone comes into my side and I do the NDA, she'll go, hey, well, can I get some water before I even have a chance to get some water. So we tend sometimes to interrupt each other. But anyway, and there's times like I'll say, like, she didn't care. Like before they'll come in and they go, oh, I'm kind of here, blah, blah, blah. Okay, copy your NDA form. I guess because they're just at the front desk. I think Leslie thought because she walked her in that it was automatically she had to deal with it. But there's times they come in and walk her to the desk, and the same thing. I start asking, well, do you have your, I'm here to do blah, blah, blah. Do you have your NDA form? And I just start asking. So anyway, she's like, well, I'm like, and anyway, she's like, Leslie, she's like, yeah, you got all worried about, no, I didn't. First of all, she was worried because she couldn't find her license. No, I didn't jump up. And I go, no, I didn't. I didn't jump up, and I didn't scare her while she was worried because she didn't have her license. And she was fine when she found her thing and she knew she could do the interview. She was fine. I said, who you're interviewing with? And she told me. Maybe if you worked a little bit faster, I wouldn't have to do that. And I tend to be controlling. But they say, like, my training, they say, like, 80%, that's how things are perceived, is by tone of voice, and 20% by words. So it's not so much what she said, but how she said it. If she would say, hey, Calista, next time, if I bring them in or they start talking to me first, let me finish. Can you mind if I just try not to interrupt? Oh, crap, my bad, sorry. But saying, oh, you stalled her, or you jumped up and you just freaked her out. No, I didn't freak her out. She was freaked out because of her freaking, she couldn't find her freaking license. That's why she's freaked out. Not because I freaked her out. She was freaked out because she couldn't find her license. Stupid. But anyway. Yeah, so that happened. But again, we're in close quarters, so I'm really trying hard not to let go. But it takes me a while to let go of things. If those who know me know it takes me a while. But around lunchtime, I was able to okay, fine, whatever. It is what it is. And plus, I can't be mad at her forever. I can't hold the grudge forever because I work right next to her, and I really like this job. I want to get this job, so I can't be snarky. And the best I could do is just keep to myself. But she always talks to me, and it just telling funny stories that kind of lighten the mood. Actually, and then we were working on something together, site procedure guide, and we were talking. She was like, "Yeah, we work well. We're teamwork. Why we do teamwork? Whatever." She's like, "Yeah." She was like, "You have your moments." And I look at her, and she's like, "I have my moments." I'm like, "Yeah." So. It's bound to bicker, but if worst comes to worst, we say we end up not even liking each other, then all we do is work together and just not talk to each other. And if she wants to hold the badges, then whatever. Actually, security's supposed to hold the badge, but that's a whole different story. Anyway, so yeah, so that was the most day at work. Oh my gosh, are you serious right now? But of course, as time went on, I got over it, and she told me a funny story how she was watering a fake tree, but then I came home and I took Audrey to my mom's house. Matthew played with Jacob, of course. Uncle Jacob, play with tools, And I'll just spend the night there because she has a dentist appointment in the morning. So listen, I gotta call you, tell you I can't go running with you. So I gotta pick up Audrey. She has a dentist appointment in the morning. My mom's gonna take her for me because my mom have the best parents in the world who are taking her to the dentist for me. But I thought she'd spend the night be easier than my mom coming up in the morning. So, but yeah, that's that. That's pretty much. I came home, and of course I played Fire Trucks with Matthew yet again, who's I think laying down with Dave right now. I'm gonna go lay down too myself. It's late. I'm tired. Sorry, it's 7 minutes of me ranting about NDA forms and Leslie, but I didn't realize it was that long. Anyway, so yeah, that's my night. That's my day. It was kind of just and Angel was our security girl was the last day today. It just kind of sucks. I liked her. She was cool. But anyway, yeah, that was it. Hopefully tomorrow I can maybe I'll do a morning vlog or something. I don't know. And if anybody else watches this, I see comments. People then I try to find them and they're gone. So I don't know. People say you should do, and I don't know. It's weird. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. So if you like this video, click like and subscribe. If not, oh well.